Good morning. We are going to start the last lesson. It is chapter number 7 in the non-detailed textbook Vistas. And the title of this chapter is Evans tries an O-level. It is a very interesting lesson. This story is written by very popular crime story writer Colin Dexter. I am quite sure you'll find this story quite interesting. It's the longest chapter, and therefore you may feel that it is quite difficult. But as you go on reading it, you'll find the story very engrossing and interesting. So we are going to start this last chapter. With the end of this chapter, we'll be covering syllabus which is prescribed this year for the board examination. So let's start the chapter. Evans tries an O-level, written by Colin Dexter. At first, let's see the introduction to this chapter. The story Evans tries an O-level, written by Colin Dexter, is an interesting story depicting how a prisoner called James Evans befools all the officers of the prison to escape under a well-laid-out plan. Despite the best efforts of the prison authorities, Evans is able to escape. So the story is dealing with what? Evans was put in the Oxford prison at Carfax for his criminal records, including the 3 jailbreaks that he had successfully committed. So he had escaped from the prison 3 times earlier. And it is most likely that he was the master brain of gang of robbers, or just a one-man robber was greatly skilled at impersonating other people. And this is how he made income. However, the London police had no other choice than putting him in the most secure Oxford prison, where jailbreaks were not common. And Evans was very much aware of it. Seeing that he was in all sense trapped for life, Evans made a new plan to escape. And here he has been able to outwit the police authorities, and he has been able to slip out of the prison. So here James Roderick Evans' story is a story of a boy of deep intelligence, planning, resourcefulness, wit and wisdom, and who has been behind the bars in the Oxford prison. And then he says that he wants to learn German language. But why does he want to learn German language? So that he can escape from the prison. Now let's see the theme of this story, Evans tries an O-level. The story depicts a clash of wit between a criminal and the law enforcing authorities, in which the prisoner Evans befools the jail authorities and manages to escape from the prison. So the story is talking about a criminal Evans who is known as a prison breaker. So he has been able to escape. So that's why he's called as prison breaker. Evans the Break is nicknamed as Evans the Break. Now here the prison officials make huge efforts to keep Evans in prison, but he eventually escapes. Though he outwits the officials, they marvel at his ingenuity, at his cleverness and wisdom. So here what Evans does, he befools the jail authorities and manages to escape from the prison. If the government and law enforcing officers are vigilant, crime can be detected and criminals can be booked and put behind the bars. But criminals like Evans can hoodwink the authorities and escape punishment as long as the officials are slow or lax and lack alertness and wit. Colin Dexter was born on 29 September 1930 and died on 21st March 2017. And is a British crime writer who is known for Inspector Endeavour Moss, who appears in detective novels authored by him. These novels, written between 1975 and 1999, were adapted as television series from 1987 to 2000. Dexter has received many awards and accolades, including 2 Silver Dragons, 2 Gold Dragons, and a Cartier Diamond Dragon for lifetime achievement in the year 1997. He was conferred with the 1996 Macarty Award for his story Evans Tries an O-Level. In the year 2000, he was appointed an Officer of the Order of British Empire for his services to literature. So, what you have understood, Colin Dexter, his full name is Norman Colin Dexter, is an well-known English crime writer. And he has been known particularly or famous particularly for the character of Inspector Moss. And the novels which he wrote on the Inspector Moss, they were adapted as television series from the year 1987 to 2000. In 1954, he started his teaching career in the East Midlands, becoming assistant classics master at Wixton School, Leicester. A post at Loughborough Grammar School followed before he took up the position of a senior classics teacher at Corby Grammar School, Nottinghamshire in the year 1959. He has received several Crime Writers Association awards. So he has received a number of awards for literature. And in the year 2011, the University of Lincoln awarded Dexter an honorary Doctor of Letters degree. Well, he has been the recipient of many awards, very popular British writer who has written a number of detective novels. So let's go in detail about this story, which is a very, very gripping story, engrossing story. What is the title? Evans Tries an O-Level. Is it appropriate? O-Level refers to ordinary level. So it's appearing for the examination, and that too German examination. The term O-Level in the story refers to the basics test. Now Evans wants to escape. But in order to escape, what does he do? He says that he wants to appear for the examination. He wants to get a degree. And with that excuse, he escapes from the prison. They knew that he is very good at escaping from the prison, and that is the reason why he has been kept there in the Oxford prison. The officials felt that it's a very difficult for anyone to escape from this prison. But despite all that, he escapes. So is this title appropriate because here it is referring to the examination, but whereas it deals with the criminal's activity. This examination is at the center of Ivan's successful escape, and just because of the exam, excuse of the exam, is able to successfully escape. It is in the guise of taking the O-level exam in German that Ivan's plans and executes his escape successfully. Conducting the O-level examination by the prison authorities gave Evans the chance and opportunity to make a successful exit from the prison. It is also the question paper of this examination that helped the governor track Evans at the golden line from where Evans makes his final successful escape by fooling the governor. It is a hint at the preparations that Evans had taken to make his escape successful, and therefore the title is very appropriate, very suitable. The central character, the protagonist of this story is Evans, James Roderick Evans. He's a pleasant young man, very jovial. He's not involved in any violent activities. He's very good at mimicry. He's very good at imitation. And he had been always the center of Christmas concerts. He's a congenital kleptomaniac and is known as Evans the Brick because he quite often escaped from the prison. So he's called a prison breaker since he had escaped prison 3 times earlier with the help of his friends. And he's very witty, he's very sharp witted. It's very creative as far as planning is concerned and excellent manipulator. And his entire plan is well planned and each step is calculated. He's a very keen observer too. And it is due to his intelligence, presence of mind and cleverness that he's taken out of the prison house by Carter himself, who is unaware of the fact that the man whom he is taking out is not the person but Evans himself. So therefore, we here start getting confused. Who has escaped really? So it's a very, very interesting story. And the character of Evans is quite interesting when he impersonates himself and escapes. The governor, an officer of average intelligence but overconfident, poor judge of character. So second character which is important here is governor who himself considered to be very intelligent but he is being fooled, but he was very much overconfident. He overestimated himself and he is very much cautious. He is extra cautious in the case of Evans' case, but he is very much dependent upon his staff and quite often makes hasty conclusions. And that is how Evans has been able to befool him. Evans has been able to escape from the prison. Jackson and Stephens, both of them are prison officers. So he's a senior prison officer, Jackson. He's a kind-hearted man too. And how the governor is, he's also very alert and enthusiastic. Not an intelligent person, and he's very gullible. often believes the others, gullible, somebody who can easily believe others. Poor judge of character, takes delight in ordering people around. So he likes to order, and that's why he keeps on ordering Stephens, who is his subordinate. So Stephens is also prison officer, but he is a new recruit, and he gets the order from Jackson, and he takes those orders without thinking much about the consequences. Then here, Reverend McCleary, we have it's MC McCleary. So we are introduced to this character, Reverend McCleary, who is a priest, and in the guise of McCleary, Evans is able to escape. And let's see here what happens. A very interesting part which Reverend McCleary plays there in this story. And he's supposed to supervise Evans when he's appearing for O-level German examination. Now let us see the summary of this story. Evans tries an O-level. So here the writer Colin Dexter is describing how all the attempts of the prison officers and the governor failed to stop the clever Willie Evans from escaping, and how he has been able to escape, though all the precautions have been taken by the prison officials. All precautions had been made. O-level German examination was conducted in the prison cell of Evans. But in spite of all this, it was Evans who made the last laugh. So let's see here the summary part. So Evans is a prison breaker. Who is he? He's a prison breaker. That means he has quite often escaped from the prison. So that's why prison breaker. So who is to having the last laugh? So who was always successful in running away or escaping from the prison? After breaking out of prison thrice, he is in prison for the fourth time. So now he is there in the prison for the fourth time. He decides to break away, he decides to run away from the prison, and is again successful. He did so by desiring to have some sort of academic qualification while serving his imprisonment. So when he was there in the prison, so he expressed his desire to have some academic qualification. For this, he wanted to take the O-level examination in German. A German teacher would come to teach him for 10 months in the prison. So he was coming there regularly, he was teaching him. After that, the examination was arranged in his cell itself. A person called McCleary, and who is this person? He's a priest. And he was supposed to invigilate the examination. The governor himself supervises all security arrangements lest the prisoner might escape during the exam. So therefore, he personally supervises all security arrangements. Two prison officers were deputed to keep an eye on him. The person left with all the papers after the exam got over. However, later it was discovered that Evans had escaped in the guise of the parson, that is, in the guise of the priest. Evans had badly wounded the parson, the priest, behind the prison cell. The parson tells that he knew where Evans might be found. Now, who is the parson here? McCleary. What was he supposed to do? Invigilate. So he was the invigilator. Now, somebody who has escaped here. Now here, the parson, the priest who is remaining there in the cell, he says that Evans has escaped in the guise of parson. And then at once he was sent in a police van to catch the prisoner. Since the parson was bleeding profusely, he was taken to a hospital on the way. Later it was found that no wounded parson had ever come to the hospital. Now it was known and realized that Evans had not escaped in the guise of the parson McCleary. He had stayed in and befooled the entire prison staff. The blood flowing from his head had not been his own blood. It was rather pig's blood that McCleary had cleverly managed to bring in. Similarly, McCleary was not the parson, he was not the priest. The real parson McCleary was tied by some men in his room since morning Towards the end of the story, the governor got hold of Evans in a hotel room. Handcuffed, Evans was sent away with a prison officer in the prison van. Once again, Evans got the better of the governor. Both the prison officer and the prison van had been part of the plan mastered by Evans' friends. Evans had been able to escape from prison 3 times earlier also. Once again, he became a free bird. Due to this reason, the prison officers used to call him Evans the Brick. Thank you. Goodbye. Take care. Have a good day.